She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long, blonde hair. She wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, she wasn't really afraid of anything.
We had noticed she had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
She was just, from the moment I met her, she was about 11 years old, she just had a sort of magical presence about her, and nothing would keep that girl down.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
In today's world, we cure, go away forever, about 80% of children. In 1965, we cured 5% of children. So the improvement is unbelievable. And Victoria actually had a particular subtype of ALL that the cure rate should have even been better than that.
Victoria's treatment was to take 2.5 years. And at the end of 2.5 years of chemo, Victoria was to be finished with her treatment.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to hand this over to Dr. Frickback and see what she has to say.
Well, what's your name again?
My name is, Bunny McBunkbunk.
Well, Bunny McBunkbunk, today our breaking story is about a little dog named Arfie.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test.
Joellen called me and she had just the worst news ever, and that is that Victoria's cancer had returned. Victoria at that time decided she was going to fight and entered the hospital for what would turn out to be an extremely long stay.
And he asked her at that time, he said, "Victoria, do you like to play video games?" She said, "I love to play video games."
So I put the word out to a website that I worked with called Sarcastic Gamer, and the online community responded in droves. What I expected to be a couple of games that might come from here and there instead turned out to be things coming from all over the world. So much so that it became sort of overwhelming. Tori had to end up giving it away to other kids who were also stuck in the hospital.
And she made it through, and 9 months later, she relapsed again. So this was 3 times she was told that she had cancer.
She couldn't be around other people that could have any infections. You know, when she was out, she had to wear her masks.
During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system, and she had little to no immune system left.
And I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights." And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. In that picture is one of my most prized possessions, because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time. And Victoria passed away before I could get back to see her.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia, failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
It was as a result of Tori's death, sitting at her funeral, that I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this, not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special for Victoria, in memory of Victoria, and he came up with a fundraiser called Extra Life. And this fundraiser would be for the gaming community.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th in 2008.
With this year's Extra Life Gaming Marathon, we're helping save kids' lives. You don't even have to be a crime-fighting superhero.
Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals. The next year, 4,500 gamers showed up, raised almost $500,000. The year after that, it was 15,000 gamers raising $1 million, and the next year, 17,000 gamers raising $2.1 million.
Then in 2013, over 40,000 gamers came together to raise over $4 million.
Video games are like the #1 form of entertainment on planet Earth, have been now for quite a while.
Anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult to a grandparent.
You can take all that fun of playing games for 24 hours and reach out to your friends and bring them to your environment.
Or if you want to play a board game, a card game.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital.
So maybe your extra $20 or your extra $50 goes to curing 87% of children with leukemia.
They might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that that money goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
We never will truly lose Victoria because she will live for all of us through this.
It started with a little girl in Orange, Texas.
And I think that's all we have to say for today.
All we have to say today, so
So we'll see
See
you
you
tomorrow
later on
at news at
whatever time it is.
at Victoria's house. Bye.
Hello. You haven't heard this voice in a while, especially on this stream. How you doing? Welcome. This is Extra Life 2019 on behalf of the Game Won't Play Itself. I am Lord Teammaker, and you can see my bed here because I tried sleeping a little bit beforehand. This is the Game Won't Play Itself pocket of content creators, and I am Lard, aka Will McKellar, and this, as I say, is Extra Life. And yeah, I'm a bit rusty. It's just gone midnight here, and we're about to play some games now. Here is the thing. Look, I've got my PlayStation right there. Now, hopefully you can hear the sound. If you can't, well, it's teething problems, isn't it? But yeah, we haven't started yet. As you can see, we are on 11,437. Now, I'm going to play a game. We're going to have a trophy. We're going to go on to the next game in my A to Z, and I will show you what it is. So I hope you can hear that coming through. If you can't, I don't know. I may have to do some extra fiddling. You're only on 13 stars. Can you guys hear that coming through? Can you hear it? You can hear PlayStation, that's good. Right, so as you can see, we start off with 10 Second Ninja. I'll get a trophy, we carry on. Then we go to 36 Fragments of Midnight, and so on, over the course of the 24 hours. Now, every trophy I get, 50 cents goes to Extra Life from me, okay? This is like April with me doing the achievements on the Xbox. Now, if I hit, and I'll show you this, if I hit 11,450, I will add an extra $5. If I hit 500, glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious, and I will defend. Thank you for the raid, Geo. Thank you very much for the raid. So here we go. So sound could probably come down a little bit. Maybe I can turn myself up a little bit more, which I could do. I could do that. I could possibly do that. Try that. Let's see whether that works. Okay, so here we go. No, actually, we can actually keep that up, just in case. So good news, bad news. What's the good news? What's the bad news as we get started on this? You can barely hear us. Okay. Well, I am keeping my voice down a little bit. Mad loud. Right, let's see what happens. Game audio. try that. See whether that works. Is that any better? Game froze as soon as you defeat him. Ah, nice. That's not good. Is that better? I've turned the sound down a little bit. Does that work? Play around games a bit to here. Right, okay, 1 second then, dude. 1 second. I'm just gonna do something else while I'm here. So I don't need to have it there. Right. Still a bit loud. Oh, trophy! Yeah, game's still loud. Right, okay. So I wonder if it's the volume on the TV. Or I can turn it down in the... One already, yep. Settings, no, it wouldn't be that. So I'm trying to turn it down in the capture card bit as well to see whether that's the problem. But I don't know whether it is. Legato, let's turn that down a bit. Try that. So yeah, first trophy. First trophy.
Great success.
Yay! Tim Sosting, thank you. Right, I've tried to turn the Elgato down in the Stream Deck, Streamlabs, OBS. Thank you for those, Tim. Ooh. Did we get a sub? Oh, we got a sub. Tim has subscribed for 28 months. Nice. So there's the first trophy of the night. So, next game, please. That's a great start, wasn't it? So how's that, I wonder? Because that looks a bit better. Yep. So I've got to get a bit of ring rust off for this as well. As I'm sure you can understand, but thank you for the bits, Tig Whippy. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Tim.